SpaceX, officially known as Space Exploration Technologies Corp., has redefined what's possible in the space industry. Founded by billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk in 2002, the company was created with one audacious goal: to make life multiplanetary. Musk envisioned a future where humans could colonize Mars, and SpaceX was the vehicle to turn that dream into reality. At the time of its founding, the space industry was dominated by government agencies like NASA and large defense contractors. Private companies played a minor role and rarely innovated. But Musk, fueled by his frustration with the slow progress of space exploration, decided to challenge the status quo. With $100 million of his own fortune from selling PayPal, he began building a company that would revolutionize the industry. SpaceX's first project was the Falcon 1 rocket, named after the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. It was a small, low-cost launch vehicle designed to prove that private companies could compete in the highly complex world of spaceflight. However, the journey was anything but easy. Between 2006 and 2008, Falcon 1 suffered 3 consecutive launch failures, nearly bankrupting the company. Each failure was a devastating blow to Musk and his team, but they persevered. In September 2008, SpaceX finally achieved its first success. Falcon 1 became the first privately developed liquid-fueled rocket to reach orbit. This milestone not only saved the company but also caught the attention of NASA. Shortly after, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to deliver cargo to the International Space Station under the Commercial Resupply Services program. With the NASA contract in hand, SpaceX began working on its next-generation rocket, the Falcon 9. Unlike Falcon 1, the Falcon 9 was designed as a reusable rocket, aiming to reduce the cost of spaceflight significantly. The idea of reusability was revolutionary, as traditional rockets were discarded after a single use, making launches prohibitively expensive. In 2010, the Falcon 9 had its maiden flight, successfully delivering a payload into orbit. This success was followed by another milestone in December of the same year, when SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft became the first commercially built and operated spacecraft to be recovered after orbiting Earth. These achievements solidified SpaceX's reputation as a serious contender in the space industry. The company's ambitions didn't stop there. Musk set his sights on creating a fully reusable rocket system, which led to the development of the Falcon 9's first-stage landing capabilities. In 2015, after several failed attempts, SpaceX made history when it successfully landed the first stage of a Falcon 9 rocket on solid ground. This breakthrough demonstrated that rockets could be reused, drastically lowering the cost of launches and making space more accessible. SpaceX's innovation continued with the development of the Falcon Heavy, the most powerful operational rocket in the world. In 2018, Falcon Heavy's maiden flight captured global attention as it carried a Tesla Roadster into orbit, complete with a mannequin named Starman wearing a spacesuit. This symbolic launch showcased SpaceX's technological prowess and Musk's flair for dramatic attention-grabbing stunts. By this point, SpaceX had proven that private companies could compete with and even surpass traditional aerospace giants. The company began launching satellites for commercial clients, further diversifying its revenue streams and solidifying its position as a leader in the space industry. While SpaceX was achieving success with its Falcon rockets, the company began laying the groundwork for its most ambitious project yet, Starship. Starship is a fully reusable spacecraft designed to carry humans and cargo to destinations like the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Unlike previous rockets, Starship would represent a leap forward in capability, capable of carrying over 100 tons of cargo and hosting a crew for extended missions. In 2019, SpaceX began testing prototypes of Starship at its facility in Boca Chica, Texas. Early iterations, nicknamed Starhopper, performed short hops to test key systems. These tests laid the foundation for more advanced prototypes. Despite some high-profile failures, such as explosions during landing attempts, each test provided valuable data, bringing SpaceX closer to its goal. The company's drive for innovation extended beyond rocket technology. In 2015, SpaceX announced the Starlink project, an ambitious plan to create a constellation of thousands of satellites to provide global high-speed internet. By 2023, SpaceX had launched over 4,000 Starlink satellites, making it the operator of the largest satellite constellation in history. Starlink not only aims to bridge the digital divide, but also serves as a significant revenue stream to fund SpaceX's long-term goal of Mars colonization. Meanwhile, SpaceX achieved another historic milestone in 2020 when it launched the Crew Dragon spacecraft as part of NASA's Commercial Crew Program. This mission marked the first time a private company transported astronauts to the International Space Station. The success of Crew Dragon demonstrated SpaceX's ability to handle human spaceflight, an achievement previously limited to national space agencies. With each passing year, SpaceX continued to break barriers. The company's accomplishments drew admiration from the public and industry experts alike, solidifying Elon Musk's reputation as a visionary entrepreneur. As SpaceX moved into the 2020s, the company continued to push the boundaries of space exploration. One of its most groundbreaking achievements came in 2021 when it launched the Inspiration-4 mission, the first all-civilian crew to orbit Earth. This historic mission showcased SpaceX's ability to make space travel more accessible and laid the groundwork for future commercial space flights. Meanwhile, SpaceX intensified its work on Starship. The company performed a series of high-altitude test flights, culminating in the first successful landing of a Starship prototype in May 2021. Musk envisioned Starship as the cornerstone of his plan to establish a self-sustaining human colony on Mars, a goal he believes is essential for the long-term survival of humanity. In addition to its Mars ambitions, SpaceX has played a key role in NASA's Artemis program, which aims to return humans to the Moon. SpaceX's Starship was selected as the lunar lander for Artemis missions, further solidifying the company's position as a vital partner in humanity's return to deep space exploration. Despite its incredible successes, SpaceX has faced criticism and challenges. Environmental concerns over rocket launches and the Starlink satellite constellation have sparked debates about the impact of space exploration on Earth. Nevertheless, SpaceX continues to work on mitigating these issues while driving forward its ambitious goals. Looking ahead, SpaceX is preparing for its first orbital Starship flight and working toward its ultimate vision of making life multiplanetary. The company's relentless pursuit of innovation has not only transformed the space industry, but also inspired a new era of exploration. SpaceX has proven that bold dreams combined with technological ingenuity can turn science fiction into reality. From its humble beginnings with the Falcon 1 rocket to its ambitious plans for Mars colonization, SpaceX has become a symbol of what's possible when vision meets determination. Its story is far from over, and the world watches as SpaceX continues to shape the future of space exploration.